like spicy cake frosting. Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to a new year of panning. Hey guys, Editing General popping in to say that why does this happen to me? Yes, there is a piece of gloss somehow on my tooth. It's gone eventually. Sorry. I'm so excited for all of the plans I have this year to finally use up some of the stuff I tried to pan last year and also to hopefully move through a bunch of my older lip products. I did this project last year. I can link the playlist down below if you want to watch that all year. I do warn you, it was my very first video I've even put out ever. So, you know, I think especially at the beginning, it's pretty cringeworthy, as it always is for anyone who's first starting out on YouTube, but I will link the whole playlist down there for you. Once again, this year I'm participating in Team Project Pan. The hashtag for this particular one is Team Project Pan 2021. It's a rolling year-long style project pan where you try to have as full a face of products as you can and try and use them up. And of course, since it's rolling, add in new things as you use them up. And I will link the creators of the project, Kat and Haley, down below as well. Also, welcome to a slightly new setup. This is the first time I'm fully facing my light source. In the past, I've always had the camera kind of tilted and I was facing this way because of my closet right here. I didn't really want everyone on the internet looking in my closet. I finally got like a little curtain for it, so I can now look straight ahead. Let's get going on these products. If it's a product that I'm going to be weighing, I'll put the starting weight down in the corner. Let's start with primer. This is my Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. I really like this. I tried to finish it off last year. I got halfway through it. This is where I am starting now. I'm feeling confident. This year, I'm finally gonna finish this off. It's a good product though, so I'll be sad to see it gone, but it is getting older, so time to use this one up. For eye primer, again, this is the same product that I worked on last year. This is the Morphe Eyelid Primer in Translucent. This is one of those products where it has like some air in it, so it's difficult to get an accurate like marking of where it is, but I think it's about right there. But I will be weighing it because I think that's more accurate for this particular product. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful I can finish this off this year. So for concealer, I actually only have one product right now that I'm using for spot concealing, so I don't feel like I need to project pan that, but I have gotten a few samples of just regular like under eye concealer. And this is my oldest one. I would like to use it up this year. This is my Revolution Conceal and Define, and I have it in the shade C3. Usually I like this concealer. Today I'm kind of sitting further back because it's crusty. It looks really bad, and I think it's just because my skin was dry today and I didn't properly hydrate my skin before putting on the concealer. That's the best way to make this one work. I feel like put eye cream on first, then go in with just a little bit of this. This is going to take me a long time to use up. I am not heavy-handed at all with concealer. I don't like the look of heavy under eye concealer, especially on me. I am 32. I do have, you know, natural lines under my eyes. So I tend to go pretty light-handed with concealer, and I had it setting up to try and get an accurate measurement of where it is in here. I'm not sure. I think I might have to mark it right there because it doesn't seem to be settling. I think that's where I'm going to decide to mark it. Looks like I'm about halfway done with this product. See how long that takes. For powder, I would like to use up this sample of this Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup in Light. I've already got a pretty good, decent sized dip going on it. It is pretty hard to see in this light, but there is a decent sized dip going. My goal for this would be to use it up this year. I have more powders than I need, and this is an actual powder foundation, so I was trying to figure out how I can use this. I don't usually use a powder foundation. I think I'm gonna combine it actually with another product. This is a sample size of the Dr. Jart Cica Repair Derma Green Solution. This is the Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. So this is the product that is green and it turns beige when you rub it into your skin. And I really like this product quite a bit. So I've been kind of hoarding it and holding on to it. I'm like, no, this is the year I'm gonna use it up. And I wanna use them together because I feel like this gives a very light, barely there coverage. So I feel like this to help conceal the redness and this to kind of just smooth everything together, perfect things a little bit more. I think they'll go together nicely. I'll definitely run out of this before I run out of this, but for starters, that's where I'm going with. I'm gonna try and use up my Pixie Glow Mist again this year. The Pixie Glow Mist is too glowy for me in the summertime, so if I'm gonna use it up, it has to be this winter and early spring. I'm hopeful I can do it. I tend to go in spurts with using a lot of setting spray and not using like any. So I'm gonna try really hard to get through this, and I will be starting there. This obviously is from another project last year, but this is another product I'm hopeful to use up relatively quickly. Now for blush, I have gone back and forth for probably a couple months on what I wanted to do. At first I'm like, I'm gonna start one of my cream blushes. Then I was like, no, I should work on my oldest blush, which happens to be a powder blush. Then I thought I should do both and work on them in combination and try and do some blush layering. I'm just gonna make it what I want it to be. And I really wanna continue working on the blush that I panned last year. So this is the Basic Beauty Cream Blush. It's in the shade It's October 3rd. This is what they call their jelly blush. It is a really soft, smooth texture. And like I said, I did hit pan on it last year, and I want to use it up this year. I've never had a blush empty. I think that would be great, so I could focus on the newer stuff in my stash. Plus, I really, really, really like this for an everyday blush, and I would like to get use out of it before it goes bad. The temptation is great to try and hit pan in another one, but I think I'm just gonna work on this. And honestly, I hit pan on this more quickly than I thought I would last year, and I've been expanding the pan in just a few more uses. I feel like this is gonna go faster than I think. So hopefully I'll be able to finish this year and then get to work on a different blush. For an eyebrow product, I want to use up this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Medium Brown, which I can pull off, but it's a little bit too warm for me. It's not quite right. I did use up one of these last year in the shade that I prefer, Brunette. So knowing from experience and the fact that I'm light-handed with this type of product, it actually takes longer for me to use up than I feel like most people. I feel like most people talk about how these types of products aren't worth it for them because they use them up so quickly. It's definitely worth it for me. I think this is a $5.99 product and it lasts me 4 months. So hopefully this won't like take too long because I would like to eventually use a product that actually matches my eyebrows. That would be great. Lip products. I've decided to start off this year with 2. I want to use up a lot of lip products this year. So first off, I have a mini. This is from the Balm. This is their creamy lip stain in the shade Konnichiwa. I have said before how much I enjoy the creamy lip stains from the Balm. This is my only one left because my other ones went bad. So I'm really paranoid about this one going bad on me. And I feel like every time I use it, I smell it. Yeah, it still smells fine. But this is like a peachy color. I really enjoy it. It's super beautiful. And then I also want to work on a lip oil. This is from Yensa. This is a Super 8 lip oil in the shade Pink Shine. So I mentioned this in a past video about how I wanted to use it up because it leaks a little bit. Like the packaging here, it's just something is wrong with it. It's faulty. And from reading reviews, it sounds like I'm not the only one. So I'm always very, very careful to keep it upright like this. And I could never ever put it in my purse. And who knows, with, you know, COVID vaccinations and things going on, when we'll actually start getting to go out and about again. Hopefully not too far in our future. So I would like to use this up before I start bringing products with me in my purse. Plus it is really pretty. I enjoy it. Got to make a mark. I'm gonna do that right now. Okie dokie. That is where I'm gonna start. All right, here is a lip balm. I think it's Polar. This is the Genuine Lapland Cream. The description of this is so funny. It says, this balm concentrated in Arctic berries revisits the ancestral beauty secrets of Lapland women. This is one of those products that it reminds me of like a really thick Vaseline or something of that nature, Carmex maybe, where you actually have to really kind of squeeze to get anything to come out. It's like a thick, thick balm. This is the oldest balm that I haven't used up in my stash, so time to use this one. This is what I'm gonna have to go by weight. It's kind of hard to tell by the squeezy, but I guess I can try. I'll try and start by marking it. I have been using it a little bit, so practically full up to the top. There's the mark. For body lotion, I've decided to work on this big tub from Based. I got a sample size one of these one time, I don't remember, from some subscription box, and oh my goodness, I loved it so much. I got the scent Creme Brulee, and it was one of those things that I never thought I would see again until I saw this big giant tub at TJ Maxx. So I had to. It smells like, oh, like spicy cake frosting, but definitely spicy. It's just so, so wonderful. I love it so much. But this is one of those items that has just been sitting because I've been using up a ton of like deluxe size samples. So it's time to move on to this big guy. I'm starting all the way up here. This is gonna take me a while to use up. It's a very thick cream that goes pretty far, but I'm not mad about it because I really like this body lotion. But it does need to get used up this year. Lastly, one hair product, and it's the same one you guys saw all last year if you're returning from my last year project pan. This is the Avita Damage Remedy, the Daily Hair Repair. I worked on this since I think January of last year and it's still not done. And with the packaging, it's very difficult for me to determine exactly where it is. It's very full of air up here and I can't see through it. I'm guessing somewhere around here. This is another one I'm gonna have to go by weight. I'll make sure, of course, to have that on the screen as well. But I would love to use this up. Okay, those are all the items I'm going to start off with in my project pan this year. I'm really hoping for success with all those items. I'm feeling pretty positive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do have one more project intro going up, it's I think this week. And then I think I should be done at the moment with project intros. Trying not to overwhelm myself this year, but it is so much fun to join in the project. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!